Good afternoon. So, does anyone here in this room think that smart wearables like Google Glass or Apple Watch could have been launched by a fashion brand, for example, like one of those behind me? Not really, less likely. And one of the main reasons for that is the fact that in the last 50 years, we have been observing an extremely rapid technological development, which makes it extremely difficult for fashion brands and labels to catch up on the latest technological innovations. And that applies not only for information and communication technologies, but also to manufacturing technologies, such as 3D printing. 3D printing has been named by many a technology holding the potential to change revolutionarily the way the fashion industry works. But in order for this to happen, fashion companies need to collaborate with technology brands. And that's exactly what Void Studios does. Void Studios launched last year as a luxury fashion label, which is fashioning an eclectic line of luxury jewelry manufactured primarily using 3D printing technology. And we have received surprisingly good results and feedback from leading fashion sources, such as international luxury fashion retailers, like those behind me who have stocked our product, as well as leading fashion media who has featured us. But that's not what I'm going to talk about. Because bringing to the next level our vision to bridge 3D printing with luxury fashion, Void Studios is also working with other established fashion houses and labels to incorporate 3D printing in their own collections and products. And by this, we take over all steps of product development with existing fashion houses and designers in order to deliver finished 3D printed products. And that applies not only to jewelry pieces, but also other accessories that 3D printing is particularly suitable for, such as belt buckles, bag accessories, and others. We take over all the steps such as designing, the manufacturing and prototyping of the pieces, finishing, assembly, to the final fulfillment of the pieces, including packaging and logistics. At the moment, Void Studios is working with 5 international fashion houses with average annual revenues of 60 million per year. One of them is German fashion brand Hristiyana, and in fact we are launching our co-developed 3D printed jewelry line with them this evening at Berlin Fashion Week during Hristiyana's Spring-Summer 2016 show. Another label that we are working with is US-based Prabelgerung, and with them we are also launching our co-developed 3D printed products in September this year during their show at New York Fashion Week. Besides that, Void Studios is working with 3 more established fashion houses showing at Paris Fashion Week, whose names, unfortunately, I can't disclose yet now. Ooh. So, why is 3D printing particularly interesting for fashion brands and labels? There are many reasons why, but some of the main ones you can see behind me. Firstly, the design possibilities. In the talk before mine, it was also mentioned 3D printing does offer almost infinite design freedom and the creation of shapes, forms, and structures that are impossible or very hard to make with other manufacturing technologies. Besides that, on the more pragmatical commercial side, 3D printing offers other perks for brands, such as production at no minimum order quantities, which means holding less inventories and therefore less financial risk for the brand. And besides that, also accelerated prototyping and manufacturing times. Brands these days are at especially high time pressure due to also release of pre-collections and seasonal collections, which sometimes leave less than 3 months to develop a new collection and to plan the accessory line. I think we don't have much time to go into more detail, but I will be happy to later show you some of our pieces, as well as answer more of your questions at our stand outside of Fashiontech. Thank you very much.